William in Oceanside, California writes to me and he says, "Hi Paul, I just finished watching your video on this topic and I can't help but wondering why you wouldn't use this idea when making your SACDs to sell to the public." What he's talking about is needle drops. Would a needle drop cost too much and therefore make the end product hard to market? Some while back I purchased an SACD sampler disc from the Stockfish label using this technique, and it does sound pretty special to me. Well, yeah, I like needle drops. Gus Guinness is a big fan of needle drops, and just to explain for those of you that don't know what a needle drop is, needle drops are basically digital recordings in DSD. In our case, a needle drop is the following: a DSD recording of the playback of vinyl. So you take a really good arm and cartridge and turntable and phono preamplifier, like we're pretty good at, and you drop the needle carefully onto the record and you record the whole thing. And what's interesting about needle drops is that while it works one way, it doesn't work the other way. And here's what I mean by that. If you make a DSD or a high quality digital recording of the needle drop, there is almost zero loss whatsoever. I mean, I've A-B'd the two as it's recording and playing live. There's no difference. A good DSD recording of that needle drop is virtually identical to the actual listening and playing of it. Now, the other way doesn't work, okay? You can't take a live music situation with microphones and all that and record it onto vinyl and have no change or loss whatsoever. It doesn't work that way because vinyl is very limited. It's like 70 dB or so of dynamic range. There's all kinds of things. I mean, it sounds glorious. Don't get me wrong. I love vinyl. We make vinyl at Octave Records. You know, we just released the double set of the Zool Bailey, who's our biggest artist, Zool, and the cellos. I mean, when you see this video, I don't know if any of them are still available, but oh gosh, what a great vinyl release. That is just spectacular. And so is the SACD release, and all of it's really good. But you can't use vinyl as a capture method to come close to using DSD as the capture method. But if you use DSD as a capture method for a lesser format like vinyl, and by lesser I mean the frequency range is less, the dynamic range is less, it's a no-brainer and it sounds great. So will we do it? I don't know. I'll have to talk to Jessica about that. Half of me says, you know, I understand people want to hear the sound of vinyl and they don't have big vinyl rigs. So this would be a perfect thing to do for them. And maybe we'll think about it. I don't know. I mean, we've got a pretty good offering at Octave right now. I have to think about that. Maybe give me some input. Tell me what I mean, obviously I know what William thinks. What do you think? Is that something you think Octave should do? And is there just like 10 people out there that want to do? Because it's a lot of work. I mean, to do the needle drop, which we do on test pressings every time anyway, but to record it and then press it and get it out into the world and get it an IPC number and blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of work. So if there's enough people that want it, we're in. So let us know. Okay. Thanks for the question. Talk to you later.